how easy is it to beat Velocity? Because they're suing me on an old car loan. So it's a great question, and we've covered this in other videos, but typically when Velocity is suing on a car loan, we're talking about a 4-year statute of limitation. Again, as we've talked about in other videos, when does that 4 years begin? Well, it's going to be when we stop making payments, and typically it's going to be about the date of the repossession, and then you go forward 4 years. So I'm recording this on, June 9th, 2017. So if my car was repossessed on, let's say, February of 2013, and they're suing me, they filed the lawsuit June 2017, well, that's too late, right? Because we start off 2013, go forward 4 years, and this is more than 4 years. So if that's the situation, then we have a good statute of limitation defense. Now, as with any collection lawsuit, you have a number of options. And I won't go over these in detail, but you have 5 options. You can file bankruptcy. Pretty rare that that's appropriate, but sometimes it is. You can fight this on your own, and that can often be a good idea. You can settle it on your own. You can hire a lawyer to fight it, or hire a lawyer to settle it. So those are the basic 5 options. Now, how easy is it to beat them on statute of limitation? Well, you have to know the law. You have to be familiar with the arguments that will be made, because they're going to come in and go, that's absurd. It's not 4 years, it's 6 years. And they're going to start citing all these cases and the UCC, Uniform Commercial Code, and you have to be prepared to deal with it. But it's doable. Now, from an attorney standpoint, if we know what we're doing, we can pretty easily defend that case on statute of limitation basis. But what if we don't have statute of limitation? Well, we can still defend that case because you didn't borrow any money from Velocity. So you have the original creditor, they would have sold it to somebody, probably sold it to Santander supposedly, then supposedly sold it to Cascade, and then supposedly sold it to Velocity. Well, there's a whole lot of supposedly in there, and they've got to trace that title through to prove that they, Velocity, are the right ones to be suing you. If they can't do that, it would be like me suing you for not paying your rent. Well, unless I'm your landlord, unless I own the building you live in or the house you live in, I got no right to sue you. So Velocity, those are very winnable cases. Now, certainly anytime somebody goes to trial, somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. You could lose, whether you do it on your own or with a lawyer. But definitely you have a decent chance of winning those cases in Alabama. So if you're dealing with this in Alabama, just give us a call, 205-879-2447. Be glad to help you.